it in the hood with it. Welcome back to the Collective Clips where you already know I get it in. But before I get it in, let's hit the like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content that I'm kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel. It's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled and I'm very appreciative. So gracias. Are you guys ready for a new super? Are you ready for a fucking super duper paratrooper? Sounds like the military guys, hell yeah, we're ready. Well, buckle up, man. Let's get it. Get your coffee, brothers. Get your blunt, brothers. Get your, or whatever you're fucking into, and let's get it, right? So the new super of the week is Super Huera. You guys have one in your hood. We all have that super fat white chick, man, that gets white girl wasted and always loves her some long time. Loves her a Mexicano. See, I have homegirls. I have a few of them, right? But I have one homegirl in particular that I want to call Super Huera. This chick will love a paisa a long time, right? Full metal jacketed. She loves this dude like it's no one's business. You ever notice the fat white chick that's always with the paisa knows more Spanish than you do? How do they do it? How do they make chilaquiles the way they do? Sheila, let me ask you a question, right? How is it that Ricky must give you the fucking langote pipote? Because at the end of the day, she's in that motherfucking cat. But really, with Sheila, I think it's just about her, right? Because she'll eat half the plate before she'll come out eating Ricky's plate and be like, whooping in my chilaquiles. She was like, they were so good. I was hungry. He was like, I fucking want my fucking active, right? So it's a little bit different when she gets her huelgan. But I had a homegirl, Super Huera, right? And she really loved her some paisas. And this chick was straight more Mexican than I am. Straight up, right? White girl, overweight, freckled out the game, feather wooded for reals. But when it came to the paisas, she like transformed into fucking show, right? She was different. Hey, the paisa, mira esa gorda. Esa gabacha un mamón, mira así. Right? They be over there. They knew. Like she was a legend in the hood for that, right? So, trip out on this. So one day we're going to go to a club in Modesto. It's a paisa club. And so it's all Mexicanos, man. And the homeboys want to go to this club because it's low-key, it's just chill. Like, we got tired of getting kicked out of all the clubs, going to all the clubs in the valley. It was every time we went in a club, man, like, the party just shut down. I remember before I tell you about Fat White Girl, we're going to get to that right now. Because she was there at this one too, right? We actually went to a party in Denair. It's by Turlock. It's in the Central Valley. It's a small little spot, right? And I remember what had happened was, we had pulled up to the Palladium in Modesto, right? So we went like 6 carloads deep. The homies were already there. I pulled up. I had been drinking. I was tipsy, drunk, driving like a motherfucker, right? I pulled up with my chick from San Juan at the time. And as soon as I got there, I went. So the parking lot was on the side. We were all supposed to meet up there. We're all going to mob in deep. Boom, Palladium, let's go. I think Baby Bash or somebody was performing that night. So we had pulled up. I was active as fuck. And I remember I'm flamed up, gang banged out. They're like, hey, they're not going to let you in the way you're looking. I'm like, fuck these putos, right? I wasn't really feeling the Palladium because my chick was all on Baby Bash's dick. Maybe we're back again, right? For real though, for real though, for real though. He's the one that kicks it with chummos, but I'm the hero, right? So I was like, nah, I'm cool. So when I pulled up, there was a gang of other vatos there that they were homies and shit. They were Northerners, but they weren't my homies, right? And so I'm trying to call the homeboys, like, where you guys at? We're right here parked, but I don't see anyone. And maybe I was too inebriated, too faded to give a fuck, right? So I remember getting off the car, and these vatos were kind of looking at my chick. She was bad from songs. So I ain't gonna lie. She was different, right? And I was cheating on my old lady with her. That baby mama. Yep, I was cheating on you. So anyways, I know I'm a bad guy, but it is what it is. We've all done it. Stop right now. If you don't just stop it, right? There's guys there right now looking at their old lady like, this motherfucker full of shit, baby. I ain't never did that shit. Yeah, you did. You did that. Stop it, right? I ain't trying to tell on you, but we all wiggled. Hey, and his chick's looking at like, this motherfucker Gunner giving up too much game. I hope he don't know about the guy I text last night. Anyways, I pull up. These dudes are kind of me mugging. They're looking at my chick. I'm feeling some type of way. So I'm like, what's up? They're like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? It's like the what's up app before it was. What's up? What's up? We're hitting each other with the what's up. What's up? Right? They socked me. Right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting jumped on. My chick's calling the homeboys. Hey, she finds them because she knows where they're at, right? Bitch, why didn't you take me over there? They come. Boom, big old melee. Security comes out. You guys ain't coming in. You guys kick some shit off. My jaw's hurting like a motherfucker. This wasn't my plan. So I remember we all jammed out to Denair. And one of the homeboys was like, hey, they're having a house party out there. So a whole bunch of white people just go out there and just take everything they got, all their kegs. So we went out there, brothers. But it wasn't that type of occasion. It wasn't a wood pile party. It was hey, my name's Alvin. Nice to meet you. Oh, my keg. You want to take my keg? Well, we just don't want to. Oh, whoa, the Norteños are taking our kegs. We took them all, right? 5 kegs missing. So we pulled up, and there was a gang of Camaros parked and Corvettes, and I mean muscle cars, and we went back there, and it was like some big white dudes, but they were just a little too big for big for nothing, right? So as we went back there, all these white chicks, they're all fucking looking at our chorras. I mean, my chorra was aching by the time I walked out there. My baby's mom was pissed. Or not my baby's mom, her too, but one of my other chicks was pissed, the one that I had with me from Soho, my chick at the time, my side chick. And as we walked in, all these white girls are on us like, damn, what's up? And the homegirl Huera, and she's all gangstered out. Fat white chick, red paño all in her hair, lokes on, lokes at night. Looking goofy as fuck. No one takes her serious. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's like the one at the end of the night, the homeboy just takes home just because he just didn't get nothing that night. He's like, fuck, I guess I'll go with Huera and shit. You know what I mean? Then the next day he's like, damn, fool, have you ever fucked with Huera? Hey, occasionally. He was like, yeah, bro, she'll suck the chrome off a Ford F-150. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I go there on Saturdays. She's scheduled in between 1 and 4 on Saturdays. Show! Norte. And back then, right? So anyways, we go back there. She's me mugging chicks. The homie, I was with the homeboy Poste, right? He's from my barrio. He's a nutty. He's a white dude himself, right? He's actually from Fresno, but then he moved to Merced. He's from the hood. We go in the back. True story. The Vato's a gangster. He don't give a fuck. He walks up. He's like, damn, how much beer you guys got here? They're like, oh, we got like 5 kegs. Yeah, we got 5 kegs. He deboed him like a motherfucker. And they're looking at all his tattoos. He had Fres Norte real big on his head, over his eye, and they're all scared looking at him. He's just like, he's ready to fucking kill someone there. So we just start loading up fucking kegs. I had a Mustang. Me, my chick, and a fucking keg on my back. We're gone, right? And the fucking Huera, she starts fighting with one of the chicks. Why are you looking at my old man? The homeboy's like, damn, all I let you do is give me a mamon. I'm your man now, right? So she's dragging some bitch by the hair. All the homegirls are jumping on her. The white guys are like, just get out of here, brother. You guys got what you came for, right? I ain't gonna lie. A couple of them white chicks jumped in the homeboy's car. We gonna take your bitches too. We're gone. So I remember that situation. But back to Huera. We go to a bar, right? Paisa bar. And she likes homeboys. Like, that's her preference. But paisas do it for her too. And, paisas, this is 3 things I can say about them for sure. Most of them are about this tall. Most of them are the hardest working motherfuckers you'll ever run into in your life. And all of them love them a fat white chick. Especially when it's white girl wasted. They're all happy, right? I'm telling you. So we're all kicking back, and there's this paisa dude, and they're fucking on my homegirl. Like, I have a homegirl that's hella fine, right? They're on her, but we utilize her like, hey, go over there and get at those paisas and shit and have them buy us all drinks and shit. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We're gangbanging. We ain't got money. Like, come on. We're over there on we're balling on a budget. Like, we're literally like looking at the tab, like, fuck, hey, who's gonna pay for this? The homeboys they're all, hey, I gotta use the restroom real quick. Next thing you know, they're outside smoking and shit. Borrowing, hey, can I get a cigarette? Right? They're motherfuckers disappear, right? I was one of the only homies in the hood with money. True story. Why is it you, gun? Because it was. I was the only motherfucker not lazy enough and got a job and worked, right? And so dope. So anyways, I'm out there, we're chilling and we're telling the homegirl, get out this fool. We're gonna get him, man. And he was cool. He comes over with a couple of his homeboys. We're all drinking. They bought a big ass bottle of Presidente. Everybody's drinking. He shifted his focus, I guess, because the white homegirl, she's on him. She's grabbing his whole chorra, like fucking doing some manhandling him, right? So he's over there with her. Well, she's like, hey, I'm gonna go home with these 3 dudes. And we're like, nah. She's the homegirl. We're like, nah. She was like, no, don't worry. It's gonna be all good. And she's over there speaking to him in fluent Spanish. Now, at the time, my Spanish game was not up to par. It's still not quite there. But I'm catching little words like, yeah, have you ever had your dick sucked? I'm like, oh, shit, right? Yeah, you can stick your finger in my... I'm like, oh, no, right? And I'm thinking, what about the homeboy over here that we know, that we have a homeboy we call Moogs, right? That we know that ain't going to get nothing. What about him? He was depending on you to be the trooper, right? So he's over there all disgruntled, the employee all mad and shit. Why is she talking to that paisa? I said, because he got money? Well, yeah, all right, I get it. Right? So he's over there. And she ends up leaving with these 3 bottles. Well, she comes back, right? She comes back, And she's all fucking, she came back with the sarape, buck naked, right where she's all beat up. Like, what happened? She was like, they took advantage of me. No, what happened was it was a little rough play, right? We found out. So the homeboys are hot. Like, damn, that's our Huera, right? That's our homegirl. So they're like, you know, norteños, mount up. It was a cold black night, a clear bright moon. Got a white chick. She gave a homeboy a mamon. You're right. So we're on our way to back to this fucking club. Hopefully we can run into these guys. And who's there? They're there. Well, two of them. One of them's gone, right? He did his thing and went back to Mex to his wife. So the homeboys hitting him up like, what's up, fool? You guys fucked up the homegirl? And he was like, no, está loca. Esta güera está pinche loca chingona. Es un bruja, right? Hey, she was in there doing white magic on him. Not black magic, white magic, right? He's like, no, porque she can make good scrambled eggs in the morning, right? So I was like, you made them scrambled eggs and talk about they gave you 2 black eyes? She was like, it was rough, right? So now her story switching. You know how that goes. But when she's in the hood, it was like, get these motherfuckers. They fucked me up. So scared. Oh, she's giving a homeboy a mamon while she's crying. And the homeboy's like, fuck it, man, for hard times. You know what I mean? For the Westals. So anyways, we go back. We get it all cleared up. Homeboy wants to take a fade. The homeboy moves. He gets beat up by the paisa. We laugh at him to this day. That was that. So the homegirl is different, right? So I'm chilling with my chick. Okay, I got my baby mama on the side. I don't know which one you want to consider the side chick. Whichever fucking one I was with, the other one was on the side. So I'm with the chick from Sanho, right? And we're chilling at her pad and all the homegirls over there. And it's me and one of my boys, right? We're posted up, kicking it. And they start leaving. Like, my girls, they're all getting ready to go out. But Huera's not getting ready. She said, I'm not feeling good. This was her evil plan. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. And the whole plan was for me and the homeboy just to post. Like, we're going to post up and chill at the house. Like, we weren't trying to go out. It was ladies' night. They were going to go get other chorra. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I didn't care because she wasn't my main. I was just trying to maintain. You understand where I'm coming from? But, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. One time I pulled up. She was with the dude. I'd snatched dude up. I'll tell you that story in a minute. So anyways, Huera's playing the role, right? I don't feel I don't feel good. Maybe she's choking because she had too much chorra the night before with the paisas. But I catch on because she kind of looks at me. And I ain't gonna lie, right? I was on maniaco status. So I was like, I'll knock a freckle off her cheek like it ain't nothing. So now I'm kind of with the program. So I tell the homeboy, hey, fool, let's go over here in the backyard and smoke a frau. Yeah, what's up? He's all stupid to it. He don't even know. I'm like, hey, Huera fucking wants us, bro. Really, she wanted me, but fuck it. He was collateral damage, right? She wants us. He was like, Huera's, she's chunky, but she's looking better. She just started working out and shit. You know how chicks go through their phases? I'm going to work out. And they just do the stair step. I'm just going to work out, right? And it's crazy, too, because if you heard her talk on the phone, you wouldn't know she's white. Not at all. You see her, you're like, God damn, you're a whole lot of white, right? A whole lot, right? What's up, sister? Right? Yeah, straight up. Freckles for real. She had freckles all going down her neck, onto her back, all the way to the crack of her ass. How do I know? I'm here to tell all my exes. I know. Believe me, I really do. So anyway, she's right there. And so my chick, she was like, hey, all right, hey, Huera's going to just kick it here. She was staying with us for a while. She was like, she ain't going to go out, you know? And I said, yeah, me and the homie, we're going to probably cut to his pad. We're bullshitting like, we going to be right there like, the moment they leave. The door ain't even going to, they're going to be hitting the corner on G Street and I'm already going to be in, right? Show enough. So they leave. A couple of girls come. They're like, hey, what's up? What are you going? She was like, nah, I don't feel good. They're like, okay. They're rolling their eyes. They already know what time it is. Like, why go get chorra if it's right there? And it's seasoned. Paprika. We're already here. Somos mexicanos. Rifamos, controlamos todo. Right? We're here. Shit, we'll give it to you. You want to speak Nawa? Ishpolme. We're ready to go. Pekwa. So anyways, you want to speak Swahili? GG, DJ, mano. You know what I mean? We're going to go. Oof, oof. There's some Samoan for your ass. However you want to do it in any dialect. So they end up leaving. And the homeboy's already on her. He sits next to her. What's up, Huera? You ain't sick as shit. She starts giggling. She goes, nah, I just didn't want to go out with the homegirls. I'm tired of partying every night. Because all they ever want to do is kick it with dudes. And I'm like, kick it with dudes? Right? But I already knew what time it was. She was like, yeah, and I'm not trying to do that, right? Meanwhile, while she's doing this, her hand's fucking grasping the whole homeboy's chorra. I'm doing too much. She wasn't doing all that. She was just, right, like that. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm just straight for the kill. I'm like, what's up with you, though? She's like, what do you mean? You got a lady. I didn't say nothing like that. I could have been like, what's up with you? You want some Taco Bell or something? Like, you went straight there. Okay, I know what time it is, but I'm like, what's up, though? She's like, I don't know. Hey. 5 minutes passed and we were in a few inches, well, a whole lot of inches later, right? one and done, right? I'm telling the homeboy, I'm killing. The homeboy's right there fucking making eggs and shit. I'm hungry, Holmes, right? So I need stamina. I'm in the whole living room doing my thing, right? Switch! Like house party, right? Blow! Switch! Right? So I go, next thing you know, I'm eating eggs. He's in that motherfucker like, getting his, right? She's in there like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, you know why you're doing it. You know exactly why you're doing it, right? I just, and then she starts speaking Spanish. Puros mexicanos cabrones. Right? We're in that motherfucker like, show! I'm like, put on los bookies. Fuck that shit. Put on los originales, right? Let's get real fucking corridoed out. Hey, we're in that motherfucker having a house party with one big fat white girl. I ain't gonna lie. The homegirl Huera was with the business. Now, the homeboy that I was with, his old lady went out with my old lady. Well, whatever you want to call her at that time, right? So they come back. And of course, Huera, she's content now. She's laying down, right? Hey, she's snoring. You can hear, norte, right? She's in a zone. We put her in the twilight zone, right? And me, I ain't gonna lie. Back then, I was nervous to the motherfucker because I couldn't lie, right? I was just that motherfucker like, my girl comes, we're looking at the TV, but it ain't even on. We're trying to be inconspicuous. We're trying to blend into the wall, right? We got the fat white chick in the thong laying with the blanket on her, right? And we're both like, where is this? We didn't do nothing. My chick down with ain't gonna trip because her mouth is dicked up, I'm sure, right? I'm sure of that. She's the finest one, so you just gotta chalk it up, homie, and just be a man, right? And so his lady, my homeboy, his old lady Eunice at the time, she was fucking nuts. The type of chick that X-Rated described in his song that'll put her hair up in, throw some sweats and be like, fuck it. That was her. You know me. You know I just detailed your baby mama. The type of chick that'll put her hair up and ready to do some drama. That was her, right? All with all kinds of shit all up in her orifices, but like she didn't do nothing. Like she's mad at the homeboy. She didn't even know, but she knew. So she walked in. She was like, what's up, Huera? I know you ain't sleeping, bitch, right? I was like, oh, here we go, right? Huera's like, she out of a dead sleep, she one eye open because her shit was drooped out. I slapped her with the chowder on the eye and made it droopy, right? So she one eye open, she's like, I'm feeling a little bit better. She's like, bitch, I know you are, right? The homeboy's like this the whole time. He's trying to do eye movement like Benji did, like Dubs, that video where Benji was blaming the other dog. He's trying to, like it was him. It was all him. And I'm sitting there like, we're communicating. We're doing sign language from prison like, hey, bro, don't do it, right? His lady's like, I need to talk to you. She pulls him outside in the back. And my chick's like, what happened here? Why is she tripping? I was like, I don't know. She just walked in on a good one. What's up with you guys? I tried to do the reverse psychology. What were you guys doing? What I was like, yeah, what were you doing? Let me know what you were doing. She was like, what were you doing? What I was like, just here being sick. Yeah. She was like, yeah, I bet you couldn't breathe, huh? She was like, no, I could breathe. I was like, no, you know she couldn't. She couldn't. You know she couldn't. She couldn't. You really couldn't, right? And you know how it is. You can't breathe either. You be in that motherfucker like, you know what I mean? Just trying to get your breath. You know what it is, right? Hurricane gun. So anyways, next thing you know, we hear fucking full-blown fighting out there. Go out there. The chick's got the homeboy. He had like a tail, a long ass tail. She has it by his tail, trying to rip that motherfucker off. He's going, ow, ow. I ran to the backyard like, hey, get off him. She's like, she's uppercutting. Fuck you, motherfucker. You fucking wet. I'm like, she's next. Huera runs to the room with a thong on. Have you ever seen a fat white chick's ass with freckles on it move? It goes like this. Right? So she runs into the room, throws on her sweats. Huera ain't no punk. She's down for the chunk. Goes out there. She's like, I didn't sleep with your old man. She wasn't even mad at him for that. She was mad because we stood there with Huera. Like we didn't leave like we said we were going to leave. That's why she was upset. Huera said, I didn't sleep with your old man. She done woke her up. Now she was like, woke now, right? She's like, what do you mean you didn't sleep with my old man? Who said anything about sleeping with my old man? Did you sleep with my old man? And Huera was like, fuck it, I did. And I slept with him too. And I was like, nope. I seen him on the counter, but it wasn't me, right? Like, hell nah. I'm not involved in what they got going on in them shenanigans, right? Man, if Huera and Eunice didn't start chunking them, doom. They're both a little big, right? None against big girls, but they wasn't that motherfucker dancing like the 213 cholas. They wasn't that motherfucker getting it. The homegirl Huera, I gotta say she won. I think it was the red paño on her hair that did it. This chick went from damn near butt naked under a sarape on a fucking beat up couch to within 2 minutes coming out with a full sweatsuit on, a red paño and her lokes, ready to chunk them, right? She was down. Anyways, man, quietly as it's kept, everyone went home. Huera stood. My chick yelled at me all night. You're disgusting. I can't believe I said I slept with Huera a gang of times before I met you. Yeah, but it's just, I don't even want to do it. Ah, stop it, right? The makeup section is always the best. And Huera just stood there, and I'm sure she was at the door listening like, ooh, I know that sound, right? That was it. Anyways, man, we're going to get into some shit here with Huera. This is the new super. She was different, man. She had there was her and another homegirl. It was a black homegirl. She's not necessarily from the hood. Neither one of them for the hood. They just hung out for the hood. They weren't from the streets. They were for the streets, right? But they had a little challenge going on. And I'm going to let you know in part 2 who won that challenge and what that challenge was. Make sure that you guys are on. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. Are you guys ready for supers all week long? I got supers giving supers piggyback rides. I got the knowledge that you can't get in college. I got a whole lot of stories, man, that are going to make you happy and make you smile. But what I really got is a whole bunch of realisms, man, because the game is to be sold, not to be told. But at this point, I'm just giving it to you. This is the gun. Bang, bang.